One image earns him 11 cents. He has 50,000 of them. The math is the whole story. While he sleeps, somebody in another time zone licenses a photo of a coffee cup he never photographed, of a desk that does not exist, generated by a machine in under a minute. A few dollars land in his account, then a few more. None of it is a fortune on its own. Together, across a catalog that never stops being licensable, it became a salary he no longer has to show up for. Stock media has always run on a brutal trade. To earn real money, you needed thousands of assets, because each one earns almost nothing. The top photographers on these platforms shot for years, building catalogs of tens of thousands of images, one expensive, time-consuming shoot at a time. The income was genuinely passive once it existed. The problem was getting there. Building a catalog large enough to matter took most people a decade, a camera, and a level of patience almost nobody has. That barrier is what collapsed. The bottleneck was never the licensing, it was production. You cannot photograph 50,000 distinct scenes alone, but you can generate them. A model that produces a clean, usable image in under a minute changes the equation entirely. The decade of shooting compresses into weeks of generating. The economics of stock media did not change at all. The cost of supplying it dropped to almost nothing. That gap is the entire opportunity, and it is closing. Understand what you are actually selling, because it is not art, it is utility. A blog needs a header image. A presentation needs a background. An app needs a placeholder. None of those buyers want a masterpiece. They want a competent, relevant image, right now, cheap, and properly licensed so they will not get sued. Stock media is the most boring corner of the creative economy, and that is precisely why it pays. Boring, useful, and infinitely repeatable is a better business than beautiful and rare. Now the catalog math, because it governs everything. One image earning pennies is a rounding error. 50,000 images is a portfolio. The model is the long tail. Most of your catalog will earn almost nothing. A small fraction will earn steadily. A tiny handful will become quiet workhorses that license again and again. You cannot predict which is which in advance, so the strategy is volume and variety. You are not betting on a hit. You are building a wide enough net that the hits find you. Which platforms accept this work is the question that decides your income, and the answer keeps moving. Some marketplaces welcome AI-generated media in dedicated categories. Some ban it outright. Some accept it but demand you disclose how it was made and prove you have the rights. The rules shift constantly, so you do not build on one platform. You distribute the same catalog across several, follow each one's disclosure rules exactly, and treat any single platform as something that can change its mind tomorrow, because it will. There is an ownership angle worth naming here. The catalog you build is an asset you hold, not a job you rent. Some newer creator networks even pay you in tokens for the work you contribute, which means the same library can earn in more than one place at once. The principle is the one this channel keeps returning to. Build the thing once. Own it. Point it at every market that will pay for it, instead of pouring your effort into a platform that owns the upside. Here is the trap that sinks most uploaders, and it is not quality. It is metadata. An image nobody can find earns nothing, no matter how good it is. Stock buyers search by keyword, so every image needs an accurate, thorough title, description, and tags. Skip that step and your 50,000 images become 50,000 invisible files. The actual skill in this business is not generating, it is labeling. The creators who win treat keywording with the seriousness most people reserve for the art itself. The second trap is rights, and it is the one that ends careers. Generate an image of a recognizable celebrity, a trademarked logo, a branded product, and you do not own a licensable asset. You own a lawsuit waiting for a buyer. The same goes for content that mimics a living artist's protected style. Stock platforms ban this fast, and a violation can wipe an entire account. Clean, generic, ownable imagery is the boring path, and the boring path is the only one that survives an audit. The honest ceiling matters too. As generation gets easier, more people flood these platforms, and the price per license drifts down. The window where 50,000 images is a rare catalog will not stay open forever. The advantage now goes to whoever builds early, keywords carefully, and stays compliant while the rules are still being written. This is not a forever printing press. It is a first mover window, and the people moving through it understand it is timed. 11 cents an image is laughable until you stop thinking about one image. The catalog is the asset. The single file is just a brick, and the building is what pays you. Most people will hear 50,000 and quit at the number, which is exactly why the ones who do not will own the shelf space while it is still cheap. The work is dull, the labeling is tedious. And the account, once it is full, keeps paying long after the last image was made. If the catalog idea clicked, Episode 8, $80,000 of AIart sold on print on demand runs the same play on physical products instead of licenses. Same engine, different shelf. It is on this channel.